Alright guys, what is going on? Now in today's video, we are going to be setting up my stream PC. So I have everything here to set up the stream PC. So basically, my streams were, they were just never the constant frames that I wanted when I'm playing Fortnite and stuff. So my best option was to set up a stream PC. So in total, for all of the actual computer parts, it was only about like it wasn't a super cheap. I probably could have got a stream PC for like $400 and it would have worked great, but I did upgrade it to a little bit higher and got like a $600 stream PC. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. So the first thing that I have here and that we're going to go ahead and take a look at, now all these links will be down below as I go ahead and set all this up. So the first thing that we have is the computer case. Of course, the case that I went with is the H510 compact mid-tower ATX case. It should go great. It's going to be a nice small case for me to tuck to the side there on a little table, and it'll work perfect and it'll go with the setup. So I want to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by SteelSeries and Elgato. Elgato was nice enough to go ahead and send me out this 4K 60 Pro capture card that I'm going to need to be able to record my gameplay and my DSLR and everything for my stream. I'm gonna need this, plug it into the computer and all that stuff. So thank you to Elgato for sending this out. Now thank you to SteelSeries for providing me with this Apex Pro keyboard, because I was gonna need an extra keyboard for the setup itself, just so I can access the OBS and use that other computer while I'm using this one. So we're gonna need 2 keyboards and 2 mouses. So thank you to Elgato, and if you guys want to get any SteelSeries products, they will be linked down below as well, and you guys can use code SHOCK12 for some money off your order on steelseries.com. But next up, we have right here in the back, let's go ahead and go over the motherboard that I decided to get. Pretty sure you pronounce it ROG-Strix motherboard, the B450F Gaming. The reason why I went with this one is I needed a lot of slots for the video card, and hopefully I'm hoping we're just gonna have enough room for the video card and both of my capture cards. So that is why I went with this motherboard. I also wanted to use M.2 for my storage, so we're going to be using that as well. Speaking of M.2s, the one that we went with here, this is the one that we went with. It is the 970 EVO Plus. Now, going about the CPU, this is the CPU that I personally went with. I don't really think we needed anything more powerful than this. I mean, we're just going to be processing and possibly maybe having the chat up and some other things like that. So we went with the AMD Ryzen 3 3200G. That is the one right here. It's a 4-core, 4-thread processor, and I think we're just going to go ahead and use the cooler that comes with this. This PC is not going to be under a lot of pressure. If anything, we're going to be using the video card to do all the stream processing and encoding, so we really don't need much. Now, coming in with the RAM, I didn't feel like we needed too much, so this is the RAM that I personally went with. Right here we have DDR4, 2 4GB sticks of 2400 megahertz of Vengeance RAM. Now, coming in for the video card, this is what I decided to go with, guys. I found it on Amazon. It was a good price. This is the RTX 2060. I just didn't feel like we really needed to, I don't know, like I was gonna go with something earlier. I was gonna go with like a 1060 or something like that. But I personally thought that, you know, get that RTX, get the DirectX 12, get the ray tracing, and all the other stuff that is gonna be for the future. Okay, guys, so next up we have the power supply.
So I actually just want to let you guys know quick, I did not have enough power, so I had to go out and get a 850 watt power supply. So just for future reference, guys, make sure you have enough power, because with all my capture cards and everything, they were not appearing because the computer just didn't have enough power.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and unbox this case. All right, so there we go. We got the case all unboxed, looking pretty nice and small. Gonna work just great. Now let's go ahead and open up this motherboard. Now let's go ahead and open up our RAM. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this M.2 to the side because we'll worry more about that later on. Let's go ahead and open up the CPU. Okay, so now that we got the CPU open, let's go ahead and open up this power supply. All right, so now that we have the power supply, let's finally go ahead and open up this video card. Alright guys, so we basically have everything we need out. We have our power supply, we have our video card, we have our CPU and fan. The fan already has pre-applied CPU paste, so we don't even have to worry about that. We have our motherboard, which looks like it's going to be a very close fit for this case. But I did see a review on this case, and he had that exact motherboard in it, so no need to worry, it will fit. And then we also have our RAM here. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna move some of this stuff out of the way, and I am going to put our CPU in and RAM in our motherboard, and then I'll go ahead and put it in the computer.
It's 11:31. Now the party's done. Get off the floor. Time to go home. Or you can stay the night. I know where we've been, yeah.
And boom, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna sit over here. She is done. So she is going to be sitting over here. I've got my whole main PC and stuff over there like usual. And here she is. I finally finished it. We've got our video card in. We've got everything in. The computer is on. I set it up. We've got our RAM. Everything's in. Fans are working well. We have both of our Elgatos at the bottom here. We have our Elgato 4K 60 for the gameplay. And then we got our Elgato 1080 60 for the camera that I'm plugging into that for my stream. So basically what's going on here is we have my gaming rig over there. We have a HDMI going from that video card to this Elgato, all right, and then we have my camera, and we have a HDMI going from my camera to the other Elgato, and then this computer processes all of that information and streams it from this computer, and this computer takes on all the load so I can get a smooth, perfect game on the game PC over there. So that's basically it. I do have a separate keyboard. Thanks for SteelSeries for sending this out. I do have a separate mouse as well for this, and I have a separate monitor up here mounted so I can view and operate this computer with. But other than that, guys, that is about it. Everything went swell. Everything went well. Everything's working really great. Now you might be asking yourself, Shock, how are you doing all your audio and stuff? A lot of you guys are going to be asking that. Basically, I use this thing called Voicemeeter Banana. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Someone actually in the gaming community helped me out a lot to set that up. His name is Billy. I'll leave a link to his channel down below if you guys want to check him out. He has awesome streams. He has a dual PC stream set up and does exactly this same thing that I'm doing. So shout out to him. He really helped me set up the audio part and actually a lot of this setup. So shout out to him. Thank you very much. So that is about it, guys. This is the stream PC. It is all set up. If you guys have any questions about it, let me know. You can catch my streams on YouTube. Go ahead and you can drop a like, drop a notification if you guys want. You can catch my streams and everything. But that is basically it for this stream PC setup video. It's pretty simple, and I mean, you can do it for about, well, if you add the cost of the Elgatos, if you add the cost of the monitor and the monitor mount and the extra keyboard and mouse, you don't have to use an extra keyboard and mouse. You can get programs to mimic them, but I'd say it's probably going to be a minimum of $1,000 to get a really solid dual PC setup going for another one like this and stuff. But, you know, it's all up to you, and it's all up to what type of software and stuff you want to buy. So if you guys want to use code SHOCK on SteelSeries, that is linked down below, and all that other stuff, and code SHOCK on G Fuel if you guys want to use that as well. And thank you to Elgato and SteelSeries, and that is going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.
What if we lose again? What if the story ends?